Here's how to test the fuel pressure on a 1999 Mustang V6. There were two issues of this year. One issue was from January up until June, and from June till December. This model is one from June, and you will find the Schrader valve located right here. The first thing you'll need is a fuel pressure gauge. On the fuel pressure gauge, you have a couple of adapters. We have the Ford adapter, and we have the Chrysler adapter. The Ford adapter unfortunately screws into the Chrysler adapter like that. So here's how you apply it to the vehicle. Take the Ford adapter and screw it onto the Schrader valve. Next, take the Chrysler adapter and screw it onto the Ford adapter. Now you're set to take your measurement. Our first measurement will be standing pressure without the engine actually running. In this case, we have 41 pounds of standing pressure, which is considered excellent. Now let's start the car and see what the pressure is under acceleration. "30 psi at idle is considered perfect. Now we're going to accelerate the engine. In this example, all tests indicate that the regulator is working properly and the fuel pressure is where it should be. The last test we want to perform is a bleed down test. That's to see if the check valve on the fuel tank or within the fuel system is leaking at all while the system is stopped and continues to be under pressure. You can see by the gauge that we're currently sitting with a stopped engine after running at 32 psi, which indicates that we're holding our pressure, and we should continue this test for the next 5 to 15 minutes to see what we have or if we have any potential bleed down. Alright, well, it's been 15 minutes, and as you can see, the pressure is actually higher now than it was when we shut the engine down. And the reason for that is because it is a very, very hot day, and there is pressure building up inside the system from the heat of the engine as well as expansion inside the gas tank. So it is holding. We have no leaks on the system at all. We have no bleed down at all, and that's how you test the fuel pressure on a 1999 Mustang V6. And remember, this was manufactured in 06 of 1999. So this is a half-year model, and this is the model with the Schrader valve on the driver's side under the intake manifold. Before disconnecting your pressure gauge from the fuel system, make sure you release the pressure using the button on the side of your gauge. And this is kind of important. This is the end of the hose. This is a bleeder hose that comes off the system. Make sure you put that somewhere, like in a little bucket. I've got a little bucket off the side of the car here. I'm going to put this in when I go to release this pressure. And then you'll see the pressure drop from its current 45 going up to 50 pounds of PSI down to 0. So here we go. It just goes like, works like this. Here we go. Done. And you'll see in here there's a little bit of gasoline inside the bleeder tube here, and that's what it's designed to do. All right, we take that off there, and the next thing we do, we lay the meter aside, and we come in here and we disconnect it all just like this, and take our Ford fitting off here. Don't lose that. You'll have a hard time finding a new one. And last but not least, make sure you put the cap to your Schrader valve back on. On mine, I just use a bicycle cap, tire cap from just normal tires, and that's it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Thank you.